But the fact of the matter is, nobody has made more money off the brutal slaying of these two kids than Anya and Kevin and the murder sheet business. And with this whole leak situation, Anya and Kevin from the murder sheet have really showed themselves up here. Their mask has slipped. Personally, I've completely pulled back from them after some podcasts a few months ago, but I used to religiously listen to their episodes, and I would defend them on my channel from people who were having a go off them. Like, that listening, like I said, did slow down due to a lot of things that rubbed me the wrong way, but I was listening yesterday and I heard a comment from Anya that is the most hypocritical, self-righteous, fake thing that I've heard come out of her mouth. They are desperate to separate themselves from other people in this case, trying to make out like they're on a pedestal. In their minds, they're the only ones who have morals, the only ones who have ethics, and no one else does. But the fact of the matter is, nobody has made more money off the brutal slaying of these two kids than Anya and Kevin and the murder sheet business. They gave themselves careers from the Delphi case. Nobody would be listening or know who they are if they were still talking about their burger murders. Why? Because of leaks. Because of leaks, they gave themselves careers. If it wasn't for Delphi, they would still be working their jobs and not be doing a full-time podcast. They milked it. They went on every TV show they could. They pushed a horrible company like HelloFresh onto thousands of people over the years. Look into HelloFresh and how bad they treat their employees and the damage that they do to the environment. They watermarked court documents. They did everything. But to be honest, bar the pushing of HelloFresh, I don't really have a problem with them making money off their work. I have a problem with them lying and misleading listeners and just how fake that they've become. They're pretending to be something that they're not. They're acting like weasels. They lied to Rick Snay about already going to the police after the leaks. They rushed to release 2 podcasts. When they did, they were all telling us how Mark is one of their sources and he's a great guy, he's a lovely guy who was shocked to find these pictures in his inbox, and how he emailed them straight away and wants his name out there, and how he of course wants to go to the police. What a load of bullshit. They must have seen some posts about Mark following these episodes, because I believe they're now trying to distance themselves from him. Comments like, we didn't really know him. Sorry, excuse me, Anya, are you a journalist or not? Do you not vet your sources? Can you not look these things up before you release 2 podcasts to the masses telling us what a stand-up guy Mark is? Anya, the journalist, can't seem to do these things. Kind of like Kevin, the copyright expert, who has made numerous false copyright claims on YouTube. What a team. Mark is a weasel and Murder Sheet have turned into weasels as far as I can see. I'll tell you a real blunt truth here. Anya and Kevin were buzzing when those photos went into their inbox, and I don't believe for a second that they deleted them. Here's a clip that really pissed me off yesterday. It's not from yesterday, I just heard it yesterday. After this, I want to talk about and show you text messages between Robert and Mark.
To a certain extent, a group of adult, mostly men, wanting to share photos of dead children has essentially turned this case into a circus.
So journalist Anya is telling people these photos leaked because men wanted to share pictures of dead kids. I'm now confused if Anya is an actual journalist or if she was just calling herself one all along, pretending to be one. What kind of a statement is that to be making? Like, how dare you say this? You know full well this was about F3 and about the sticks. This was a response to the sketches Barbara McDonald released, trying to make it out like men following this case get off of photographs of dead kids. What the fuck are you talking about, Anya? It really pissed me off. Slandering a dead man, protecting a weasel, making it out like people don't care about Abby and Libby. Such a stupid, sexist thing to say. And if she believes this, it clearly shows what kind of integrity she has and what kind of research she does as a journalist. I'll put up here some screenshots from Murder Sheet source Mark and Robert, and you can see Robert wanting the F3 photograph out there because of the F3 sketch that Barbara released. He specifically says that. He wants Mark to put up a poll. He's a bit disappointed by the results, And then he totally regrets wanting these photographs out there. He feels bad about it. There's another one where he's talking about the crime scene photographs, and he's talking about how he can find a way to send them to Mark. I think what he's talking about is having them in the background on his phone and sending a picture that way. Mark is thumbs up. We don't have his response, but I guarantee you he was encouraging him. He wanted these photographs because he then leaked them. Robert did not want these photographs out there. The F3, yes. The rest of them, no. So Mark, along with his friend, emailed these photographs to everyone. He then contacts Murder Sheet and lies to them. They believe him. They tell everyone that their source, Mark, is a good man. They spend 2 episodes after the leaks vouching for and praising Mark, telling everyone he's a good guy. He's shocked by this. He's trying to plug the leak. Load of bullshit. He was the person that, along with his friend, mass emailed these photographs to a load of people. He then emailed you, acting like he had no idea where these came from and looking for attention, trying to control the narrative. And Murder Sheet helped him do that. Go back, listen to those 2 episodes. It's ridiculous, self-righteous and full of lies. Old Marky has since done a deal. Of course he did, because he's a weasel. He ghosted Robert, who ended up killing himself, and then he went off to Disneyland. He's a weasel. Murder Sheet are weasels for blindly believing him and helping him trying to cover up all this. And that comment from Anya yesterday just really got my tits. Why don't you tell people the truth, Anya? Tell them how your source was the person behind those leaks. Tell them how you were played like a fiddle. Admit your lies. The person you told everyone was a good guy and was trying to plug these leaks was involved in leaking them. No. They don't want to do that because they made 2 episodes telling people how great Mark is. Instead, you're slandering all men and speaking ill of a dead man. How dare you? I'm guessing, going off her name, that Anya has some Irish blood in her. So as a genuine Irish person, I'd like to disown her on behalf of the Irish. Please don't call her Anya anymore. It's Annie now. Annie, an outrageous, self-righteous bullshitter who was stuck up her own arse.